Hi guys, bought some cheap stuff in the charity shops to take apart, find out how they work. I was really looking for one of these VTech items, but they were being sold 3 for £1, so that was £1. And then another charity shop, that was another £1, or something like that anyway. This fella is a Silverlit. I think it walks. Looks like the legs probably move. So we will put batteries in it. Because my assumption is these are dead. It doesn't appear to be an on-off switch, whether it's a matter of moving his head or something, or whether it's one of those ones you touch somewhere and it's got a capacitive sensor. Yeah, it's not even registering. So those are dead. Got a couple here. Okay, that appears to work. How do we turn it off? It certainly walks. Pushed his head down and he stopped. No. Right, I've got it now. Head in the middle position is off. Head back, goes backwards. Head forwards, goes forwards. Right, okay. Well, there's nothing wrong with that one. So that can go back to a charity shop. How does it know whether to go forwards or backwards? I wonder if I can do that in slow motion or something. Oh, we got a nice bit of slow-mo there to see the difference in the action for forwards and backwards. So the back just stays the same, but the front, the action is different for moving forwards to moving backwards. Let's take the batteries out so we can work on it. We will just take it apart and have a peek inside while we're at it. 2 screws under the batteries there. We'll have a look at the head first. Because all I expect to see in the head is the speaker and some LEDs. Okay, 4 screws. Is the head going to come backwards? There we go. There's our speaker. And we have actually got the full control board there. Let's just go in close. Put the light on. Okay. So we've got 4 wires going down there. I would think the red and the black will be the battery coming up. They certainly go to B- and B+ there. And then the white and blue go down to the motor, M- and M+. So that's fairly straightforward. Somewhere down there. Oh, I don't want to lose his ears. Somewhere down there must be something to operate as a switch. Yeah. I can just about see the back of the switch there. Will it lift out gently, or will it all break the wires? I don't want to lift out. I don't really want to take it apart any more than's absolutely necessary, because that's how things go wrong. Oh, I can see. Now I can see. Right. Focus again, please. Okay. As we move the head backwards and forwards, we've got a slider goes up and down here to move the switch that's on the back of those tags there up and down. So if I do that, we can see it going up and down. So that's operating the switch. Oh, that's a better view of it. Except if I move that up and down, we can't see it. No, we can't. But yeah, we can. You can see the silver case of the switch there. And as we move, keep it in focus. If we move the head backwards and forwards, that moves the switch up and down. 3 positions: forwards, off, and backwards, depending on which way we do it. Okay, well, that was interesting enough. I'll put this back on and we'll have a look underneath, see if we can see the gearbox. Just pop the batteries back in temporarily, check that it still works now that we've taken it apart and put it back together. Okay. Right, so still working at this point in time. See if we can have a look inside without losing everything. That one's a little bit rusty, so maybe it's got wet at some time. Okay. Probably all going to fall apart and we'll regret doing this. Trying to work out which way's the best way to do it. It does look fairly complicated in there. Are we short on wires? We can't pull it much further out. Okay. The problem is the length of the wires going up under there. Not that it helps, but I can just make out the back of the motor there. This is one of those cases where I really don't want to take it apart if it's working okay, which it is. Yeah. You can just see the gear there, which will be on. Looks like this is the driven end that's turning this cam here, which is offset slightly so the leg lifts up and down as it moves forwards and backwards. Can I put a battery in it and see it move? Yeah, oh, that's all right. I think we can see enough there. We could, except it's stopped again. Something's jammed. Yeah. Okay. Get that in focus. We can see the cam turning. So that's the driven end. Then the other end, we've got a push rod going to the back to push the legs, back legs, forwards and backwards. I think that's all I can show without taking that apart and disconnecting the wires to give us full access. Oh, we just jammed it a bit there. All right, back together. Oh, yeah, we're okay. Yeah, I'm not going to take it all the way apart while it's still working. If it was faulty, I would. But as it is, working okay, we can actually see front end, we've got a shaft going right the way across, or an axle that is rotating. On the end of it, we have a cam that's offset so the legs go up and down and pushed forwards and backwards, and then there's a linkage that goes from there to push them backwards and forwards. I think that's good enough. Let me just put a couple of these back in again to hold it in place. Then I'll take the batteries out and put it in properly. Yeah, that'll do. So that one is 100% working. All right, magnet makes it a lot easier. Turn it backwards till the thread clicks in place, and then go forwards. And for what I paid for it, one item out of 3 for £1, so that was 30p. Excellent. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.